Hey everyone! Today we're diving deep into the digital world and exploring a topic that might make you see your phone in a whole new light. How the internet manipulates our fears for profit. Ever get that creepy feeling that the online world knows you a little too well? Like it's showing you exactly what you're most afraid of, just to keep you scrolling? Well, you're not alone. The internet is a vast and complex landscape, and while it offers incredible opportunities for connection and information, it's also become a breeding ground for fear-mongering and manipulation. From clickbait headlines designed to trigger our anxieties to algorithms that feed us a steady diet of negativity, the online world is increasingly exploiting our deepest fears for profit. But here's the thing. We don't have to be passive victims in this digital game. By understanding the tactics used against us, we can learn to spot manipulation, protect our mental health, and reclaim our attention. So, buckle up as we embark on a journey to uncover the hidden truth about how the internet manipulates our fears and what we can do about it. And hey, if you find this stuff as fascinating as I do, don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing explorations of the human psyche. Let's dive in. Ever wonder how that one video about spiders popped up on your feed when you haven't searched for arachnids in years? You can thank the algorithm. These complex mathematical formulas are the invisible puppet masters of the internet, constantly analyzing our online behavior to predict and exploit our interests, including our fears. Algorithms track everything we do online: the links we click, the videos we watch, the comments we leave. They use this data to create a detailed profile of our fears and insecurities, then feed us content designed to trigger those emotions. Why? Because fear keeps us engaged. When we're afraid, we're more likely to click, share, and comment, generating valuable data and revenue for websites and social media platforms. Think of it like this. The algorithm is a digital fisherman casting a wide net of content into the vast ocean of the internet. The bait? Our deepest fears. And the more we bite, the more the algorithm learns about our vulnerabilities, refining its tactics to keep us hooked. It's a vicious cycle, but understanding how it works is the first step towards breaking free. We've all fallen victim to it, those irresistible headlines that scream for our attention, promising shocking revelations or dire warnings. You won't believe what happens next. This one trick will change your life or end it. Clickbait is the digital equivalent of a fear-mongering tabloid, using sensationalized language and imagery to lure us into clicking, even when we know better. These attention-grabbing headlines often prey on our deepest fears: fear of the unknown, fear of missing out, fear for our safety and well-being. They tap into our primal instincts, triggering a fight-or-flight response that compels us to click, seeking either reassurance or confirmation of our worst fears. And once we're hooked, clickbait articles often lead us down a rabbit hole of negativity, bombarding us with fear-inducing images, statistics, and anecdotes. This constant exposure to fear-based content can have a profound impact on our mental state, leaving us feeling anxious, overwhelmed, and even paranoid. Remember, not everything that glitters on the internet is gold. In fact, sometimes it's just clickbait, designed to exploit our fears for a quick profit. Imagine a world where everyone agrees with you, confirming your every fear and validating your every bias. Sounds comforting? Maybe at first. But in reality, this echo chamber effect can be incredibly dangerous, reinforcing our anxieties and isolating us from alternative viewpoints. The internet has made it easier than ever to surround ourselves with like-minded individuals. Social media algorithms in particular excel at creating these echo chambers, feeding us content that aligns with our existing beliefs and filtering out opposing perspectives. This can create a distorted reality where our fears are amplified and our anxieties are validated, regardless of their factual basis. Within these echo chambers, fear can spread like wildfire. Misinformation, conspiracy theories, and worst-case scenarios are shared and reshared, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of anxiety and distrust. It's like a digital game of telephone, where fears are whispered from one user to another, becoming more distorted and exaggerated with each retelling. Breaking free from these echo chambers requires conscious effort. We need to actively seek out diverse perspectives, challenge our own biases, and engage in respectful dialogue with those who hold different views. Let's be real, social media is the ultimate highlight reel of human existence. It's a carefully curated collection of perfectly filtered photos, witty captions, and enviable experiences. all designed to showcase the best versions of ourselves, or at least the versions we want the world to see. But here's the catch. Constantly comparing ourselves to these curated realities can be detrimental to our mental health. When we're bombarded with images of perfect bodies, idyllic vacations, and seemingly effortless successes, it's easy to feel inadequate, envious, and anxious about our own lives. This fear of missing out, or FOMO, is a powerful motivator, driving us to spend more time and money trying to keep up with the digital Joneses. We scroll through endless feeds of curated content, feeling increasingly anxious and dissatisfied with our own perfectly imperfect lives. Remember, social media is a highlight reel, not a documentary. Don't let the curated realities of others fuel your own anxieties. Your life is your own unique story, and it's worthy of celebration, flaws and all. The fear of missing out, a modern-day epidemic. Remember that nagging feeling you get when you see your friends having fun without you? That's FOMO, the fear of missing out, and it's become a modern-day epidemic, fueled by the always-on, hyper-connected nature of the internet. Social media platforms thrive on FOMO, constantly reminding us of all the exciting experiences we're missing. Every notification, every like, every comment serves as a digital trigger, reminding us that we could be somewhere else, doing something more exciting with someone more interesting. This constant fear of missing out can lead to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction with our own lives. We become so preoccupied with what everyone else is doing that we forget to appreciate the present moment and find joy in our own experiences. The antidote to FOMO? Gratitude. Taking time to appreciate the good things in our lives, no matter how small, can help us shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. Remember, the best moments in life are often the ones we don't feel the need to document for social media. The impact on mental health, a growing concern. It's no coincidence that the rise of the internet has coincided with a growing mental health crisis, particularly among young people. While the internet offers many benefits, its constant barrage of negativity, fear-mongering, and social comparison can take a toll on our mental well-being. Studies have shown a strong correlation between excessive internet use and increased rates of anxiety, depression, loneliness, and body image issues. The constant stimulation, the pressure to present a perfect online persona, and the fear of missing out can leave us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and disconnected from the real world. Moreover, the internet can be a breeding ground for cyberbullying, hate speech, and other forms of online harassment, which can have devastating effects on mental health. The anonymity of the online world can embolden bullies, while the permanence of digital footprints can make it difficult for victims to escape the abuse. It's crucial that we acknowledge the potential impact of the internet on our mental health and take steps to protect ourselves. Setting healthy boundaries, seeking professional help when needed, and cultivating offline connections are essential for maintaining our well-being in the digital age. Breaking free tips for navigating the digital landscape. Don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. We're not suggesting you ditch your devices and move to a remote cabin in the woods. The key is to use the internet mindfully, recognizing its potential pitfalls while harnessing its power for good. Be a critical consumer of information. Question everything, check sources, and curate your online experience. Unfollow accounts that make you feel anxious. Seek out content that inspires and educates. Limit your social media intake. Set boundaries and take regular breaks. Make time for face-to-face interactions and engage in activities that bring you joy. Remember, the internet is a tool. Use it wisely to enhance your life. Section 9, a call to action, reclaiming our attention and well-being. So, what have we learned today? We've uncovered the hidden truth about how the internet manipulates our fears for profit, from the algorithms that track our every move to the clickbait headlines that prey on our anxieties. We've explored the echo chambers that amplify our fears and the social media comparisons that fuel our insecurities. But most importantly, we've learned that we're not powerless in the face of these digital manipulations. By understanding the tactics used against us, we can become more conscious consumers of information, protect our mental health, and reclaim our attention. This is a call to action. Let's not allow the internet to dictate our emotions, our thoughts, or our well-being. Let's use our knowledge to navigate the digital landscape with awareness, intention, and a healthy dose of skepticism. The future of the internet is in our hands. Let's create a digital world that empowers, uplifts, and connects us, rather than one that exploits our fears and diminishes our well-being. That's it for today. Stay curious, stay critical, and most importantly, stay awesome.